Good morning, children. Welcome you all to this virtual session. The students, on 7th June, the state government has accorded Bande Utkala Janani, written by late Lakshmikant Mahapatra as state anthem. Now listen to a poem on Odisha. Odisha, an oriental Indian province, tropically littoral, naturally incredible. Elegant eastern ghats, Devamali Mahendragiri Kapilas, elongated east coast, Chilika Lake and aqua spot, deep waters of Bay of Bengal, rivers Rusukulya, Baitarani navigable, green deciduous forest, teak and sal, multi-mineral deposits, iron ore to coal, productive fertile soils, red and alluvials, twittering peacocks and roaring tigers. Mahanadi, the lifeline, proclaims Odisha agriculturally prosperous, industrially progressive, overseas trade glorious. Odisha sculptures, historically highest, Konark, royal palaces and Baravati fort, rich cultural heritages and dignified art. Modern Odisha, magnificent too. Rourkela steel plant, Paradip port, Hirakud dam, MiG aircraft. Love, peace and harmony perpetually prevails as Lord Jagannath at Puri reigns with tons and tons of divine blessings. Bande Utkala Janani. Dear students, today's undertaking is grid reference. Grid reference is a network of latitudes and longitudes intersecting one another. Now look at this map, survey map. This map has been gridded by the vertical and horizontal lines and they are colored in red. And the purpose of this grid is to locate an object on the map surface. Clear? And here every vertical lines are numbered and horizontal lines are also numbered. And now come to this illustration. Here these are the vertical lines and these lines are said to be easting and all horizontal lines are northing. Why they are easting and northing? The southwest corner of this map, this is southwest corner and this is the starting point or the point of reference. And these vertical lines colored in red are said to be easting as they run to the east of the north southwest corner. This is southwest corner, north, this south and this east and west. And now look at these vertical lines. All vertical lines are easting. Why they are easting? They run to the east of southwest corner. So they are eastings. And eastings are numbered. And the number increase towards right. Here you see 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So it increases numerically towards right. Similarly, these horizontal lines are northing as they run to the north of the southwest corner. Now these lines are northings, they also increase numerically top 15, 16, 17, 18. And here you see 16, 17, these are the eastings lines. And these are the horizontal lines. And they intersect one another and these points are, intersectional points are called the coordinates. Clear? And the purpose of this gridding is to locate an object on the map surface. Clear? Here you see, suppose a object is placed here, so called A object, and location. Location is that this A object is located in the easting 83 and northing 16. Always easting is quoted first and northing next. And 83, why I mentioned 83? This easting lies to the left of the object A. So 83 is mentioned. And why 16? The horizontal line is placed below the object A, 16. So this is it. And this way you get 4 digits. And this is called 4-figure grid reference. 4-figure grid reference. This is called 4-figure grid reference. Now another object. Place object B is here. And what is the locational Agreed? 84 and 17. I have taken 84, the left string of a B object, and 17, the bottom northing of the object. Clear? Now children, 6-figure grid reference. For 6-figure grid reference, the formula reads easting, sub-easting, northing and sub-northing. Now look at this grid square. Both the object A and C lies in the same grid square. A is placed in the easting 16, easting 83, sub-easting unknown, and northing is 16 and sub-northing unknown. Similarly, C lies in the easting 83, sub-easting unknown, northing 16 and sub-northing unknown. And we need to insert the third digit and the last digit in both the cases. Now I have taken this small grid square into a bigger dimension for your convenience. A is here and C is there. And what is to be done? The grid square is to be subdivided into 10 equal parts, both vertically and horizontally. In this context, you need to measure the arm length. It is of 2 centimeter and divide into 10 equal parts. Every 2 millimeter interval we get the division. Accordingly, you get the points. So 10 equal parts. So drop the sub-easting. These lines are sub-eastings. Followed. This way you divide. Similarly, you number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clear? Similarly, horizontally it is divided into 10 equal parts. Draw the straight lines. Followed. Horizontally, and this way you line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you see the object A here and its sub-easting, its easting is 83 and sub-easting 1, 2, 3, 4th. The 4th sub-easting passes over. So you mention 83, 4. And what is the sub-northing? 1, 2, 3, 4th, 5th line passes over. And you write 5. So the locational point of object A is 83, 4, 16, 5. Similarly, C object is here. So what is here? The locational point 83 is the easting and sub-easting is 1, 2, 3, 4. The 6th line passes over. So 6 and sub-northing and northing is 16, 16 and sub-northing is 8, 9, 1. So 9. So 83, 6, 16, 9. These are the locational points of both the objects A and C. Now children, look at this illustration for your better understanding of 6-figure grid reference. You see, this grid has been divided into 10 equal parts, both vertically and horizontally, and they are numbered. And number increases towards right in the sub-easting, and in the northing, sub-northing, it increases towards top. Clear? Now children, practical one. Locate the well with the help of a 6-figure grid reference. Look at this grid square. Well is marked in blue here and we need to insert its 6-figure. First it mention its easting. Easting is 22, sub-easting unknown, and its northing is 87 and sub-northing is unknown. And we need to place its third and the last digit. In order to know the location, you just mark, reach the object well, and with the help of a scale, straight, mark a point here. Similarly, with the help of scale horizontally, you mark a point this side. Clear? And here you need not draw all 10 lines, both vertically and horizontally. This is a shortcut method. This way you measure the arm length from here to here to know the sub-easting. Suppose it reads 4 millimeter. 4 millimeter. From here to here you measure 4 millimeter divided by 2 millimeter. Why 2 millimeter? It's every 1/10 part comes at 2 millimeter interval. So 4 by 2 you get 2. So insert 22, 2. Similarly, you measure the distance from this nothing towards top. Suppose it reads 1.8 cm. 1.8 cm. 1.8 cm divided by 2 millimeter or 18 millimeter by 2 millimeter. You get the figure 9. So insert 9. So this way you get 22 to 879. So in this case, to avoid that time or to the delay in time, you need not draw all 10 equal 10 lines, see, and you get the object by this shortcut method. Clear? Now children, practical 2. Find out the object with the 6 figure 7, 7, 8, 3, 4, 6. And our work is to find out the object with the help of these 6 digits. And now you reach that concerned square 7, 7, 7, 8, 34, 35. Clear? And now look at this figure. 77 is your easting and 34 is northing. 8th one is your sub-easting and 6th one is sub-northing. So you reach the sub-easting 8 and multiply 8 into 2 mm. 8 into 2 mm. This way you get 1.6 cm. Now here with the help of a scale you measure 1.6 cm. Somewhere here 1.6 cm. 1.6 cm. Clear? Now last digit 6 into 2 millimeter. 6 into 2 millimeter. Clear? Here you get 1.2 millimeter. So here reach the northing 34 and measure 1.2 somewhere, 1.2 here. Now drop a vertical line here and extend a horizontal line and you see the intersectional point. Here you get some object followed, and with the help of your key or the index, look at this index, go through the symbol and write the name of the object. Clear? This way you solve your problem.